울프 어몽어스 계속해봅시다. 자, 들어갑니다. 싸울 것 같은데 왠지? 부셔! 그렇지. 블러드메리랑 싸울 것 같은데? 아까 그 목 떨어지는 거 너무 징그러웠어. 무서웠어.
So this is where they've been sending these.
들어간다. 뭐지?
Bigby Wolf.
나왔다.
The big bad wolf.
그거 나쁜 늑대? 지금 나쁜 애들이 누군데? 나보고 나쁘대. 아이, 빅비 보고 나쁘대. 못된 늑대.
You used to be something.
뭐지? 다 찍어놨어.
They used to fear you.
모두가 널 두려워했대.
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
웬 바퀴가 있는데? 왠지 좀 무섭다. 바퀴가. 나와. 작업대. 총알이야.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
오, 잠깐만.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished here.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
얼마 안 걸린다고?
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
메리를 친다. 손가락 필승!
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
싸움을 잘해. 어디 갔어? 저 총알 없애야 되는 거 아니야? 뭐야? 뭐야? 뭐야. 어디서 갑자기 막 그렇지? 뭐야 이번엔 뭐야? 에이! 그렇지. 에이! W!
Where are you? out and face me!
뭐야? 뭔가 이상한데? 저 뭐야? 징그러. 오, 왜 저래? 야, 치사하게 무기를 쓰냐? 오, 몸치 커졌다. 얘도 이상해졌어. 얘가 더 무서워. 뭐야? 위신 썼어. 그렇지? 오. 오, 에이. 난리 났는데? 어떡해? 우와! 뭐야? 오! 늑대 됐다! 큰 늑대 됐어, 오! 오, 대박! 오, 뭔가 귀여워. 완전 늑대 됐어. 뭔가 무섭진 않은데? 아, 죽었다. 근데 훨씬 강하네? 늑대 되니까. 오, 세다. 역시 늑대가 짱이야. 오, 역시 늑대야. 뭔가 큰 멍멍이 같아. 오, 바람 불기. 다 날아간다. 역시 그 뭐지, 동화에서 나오죠? 아기 돼지 삼형제에서. 역시 동화에 나온 늑대라서. 아, 뭐야. 그렇지. 오, 역시 늑대야. 늑대가 짱이야. 이겼어. 아, 그냥 그 상태로 있지. 아, 아쉽다. 작은 늑대로 돌아가면 안 되나? 사람 말고. 늑대일 때가 더 난데? 아, 헐크처럼 옷이 없어지는구나. 딱 걸렸어.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of... I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should
아,
point
총
out a
들고 있냐,
few
치사하게.
things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want.
지금 네 앞에 있는
Snow's
건
not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may
겁주자.
be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a
왜
trial.
재판을 받으려는
The
거지?
whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
죽이라고
And I think
시켰지.
you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the
헛소리.
story.
Bullshit. I already talked to Georgie. I know you ordered their deaths.
Mr. Porgy is mistaken. I
오해기.
assure you. I'm a businessman,
정말 못됐구만.
not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want
정의.
the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
동화마을.
Because those are two very different things.
This is about protecting Fabletown. When some asshole murders two of our people, it's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them. Georgie.
너가 시켰잖아.
He's
이놈아.
dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
시킨
You
놈이
really
제일
think
문제지.
I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going?
그래,
I'd
따라와.
rather not dawdle.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why
수갑을
she'd want
채운다.
to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
때린다 하면 죽이나 보다. 지금 재판을 정확하게 받게 해서 이놈이 무슨 벌을 받아야 되는지 정해야지. 좀 빨리 끝날 것 같다 느낌이.
I know. But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to.
잡아왔어.
He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
It's nothing. I'm fine.
I guess you've been worse. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know.
뭐야?
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes! What are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do
you?
you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder of
As I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
근데 너가
What?
시켰잖아.
It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I
명령을
don't
내린 건
mean to
너잖아.
interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is the rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
마지막에 고통받았어.
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
don't.
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If
백설마
you'd wait a
끊지마.
moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion,
엄청나구만.
racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of
껴들지 않는다.
magical artifacts. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit!
Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on,
involved.
it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's
지금
done.
나한테
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what you've
Just
done.
give it up already.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
더 들을 가치가 없을 것 같은데.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to
또
a
거짓말하기
dying mother.
시작했구만.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered two of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night,
협조적인
wasn't I more than
개뿔.
helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to
그걸 협조라고
cooperate.
하나?
What's he talking about?
Helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the predicament they put you in. They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
뭐라는
They do
거야?
it because they want to protect me, as I've protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
네 이야기는 충분히
What's
들었어.
he talking about?
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece? Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
Crane was the one who let this town go to the fucking dogs. The guy who was in your pocket, remember?
Really? What about Archie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon.
어렵네.
She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true?
Snow?
I know.
실수해서.
Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me.
아, 어렵다.
You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Like you did with her?
Which is why the Crooked Man must be punished for his crimes. The Crooked Man's been exploiting you, exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
그냥 말하지 말자.
And I'm just sorry
바라고
it took
있으니까.
us this long to realize what he'd been doing.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
No, we are not done.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
잠깐 끊었다 갈게요.